Welcome back, everyone. It's Everyone Loves Pirates, and we're playing my Swedish Ancestry playthrough of Crusader Kings II. And just real quick, I forgot to mention at the end of episode 1, if you do like this idea, once again, please comment. I love getting the comments. If you have any questions, or if I'm doing something stupid and you want to point it out to me, that'd be great. Let me know. I will record a few of these in advance, so I may not, be able to address your concern until a much later episode, or somewhat later episode. But also, if you if you like these and you think other people might like them, take the time and just hit that little like button, and that'll let it show up quicker in the results. More people will see it when they search for stuff, and people are more likely to watch something that has likes. And I don't get anything out of it, but it just helps other people see it. This is not monetized or anything. So thanks for that. And last episode, we were thinking about either going over to Cornwall and taking advantage of his levy, which is quickly replenishing, being fairly low. So his troop count, he's only at 309. But so we can either just come over here and siege through these, which is always fun, and get a lot of money that way, more than we'll actually be able to do anything with. Or we can actually just declare war on him and take one of his counties. I would love to have one of these counties. But he does have two very scary allies. So I think what we're going to do, this is where I wish I had retinue, is we're just going to go over there and raid him for now. And I'm going to show you kind of my thought process there. Because raiding can be combined with conquest in a very cool manner. Make conquest much easier. So let's get the troops back together. We got 700 troops now. 750 troops. Now let's get them on the boat. Gotta flag them as looters before we leave. Never forget that. First time I played as Norse, I did that pretty much every time. I would go all the way over to the Byzantine Empire and yeah, not be able to loot and have to go all the way back home and toggle looters. So let's do that. Let's go over to Cornwall. Actually, while our guy is still here, I'm tempted. I really want to get through Hamburg. We'll take Hamburg one more time. Got any loot built up? No. As long as he's still at war. Oh, he's not. Never mind. He's still hostile to us. That's what that... Oh. Sorry about that. I clicked outside of this monitor. Sorry for the flicker. Okay, let's head over here. Kent is pretty low. Is he at war? He is. Okay, so actually he's defending against another Norse person that's coming in and taking over land. So we got Norse here and here. And they were probably called into that war. Or actually that might have been part of Wessex. I think we just stick with Cornwall though. I think we focus on him. Actually, let's go by the coast though and see what we can see bad guy wise. Okay, and where are you? Leading troops in Cornwall. Okay, you're there. I might just jump right on top of you then. Might get lucky and kill you. They'll eventually get 514 there, only 428 there. That's the smarter one to take first. But he currently only has 235, so if we jump there, he'll bring up those 235, and then maybe we just walk over and kill him. It's going to hurt our guys a bit, but we'll still have enough to siege through unless we get really unlucky. Yeah, let's do that. Of course, if we go here, I'm just worried he has more troops somewhere. I don't think he does. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's try it. Jump right on top of those three and kill them. We are leading, we are looting. Very good. He'll probably raise over here, but he might not. The Magyar nomads no more. King of the Magyars has decided to settle down in the Carpathian Basin, making it the new homeland of the Magyar tribes. Good for you guys. So, I mean, he has some decent money here, too. Possible loot 7 there, 19 there. That's the better one. So what should we do? Should we stick here? We already got it down a bit. We'll just have more that we'll either have to siege through there. Actually, we won't be able to siege through that. Yeah, we need to do this first. Yeah, we can barely do it right now. Might get bad siege events. Now, if we don't have anyone leading the sieges, we might not get siege events. I believe that's the case. I think I've seen that in other playthroughs, so let's try that. As much as I want to become a Viking, we don't have to do it on that one. Design, design. No characters. No one's leading the siege. Let's try that. And we'll risk bumping up to 4 just in case. But I think all of his people were taken account of. He only has 423 troops. Ever since India was added to the game, things run much slower, unfortunately, at speed 4 for me. I even found a new way to record. I was able to get my recording software to recognize my not very good i3 core processor with the Intel has their own sort of codec kind of that works with the processor, and it's kind of a little bit of a pain to get going with my discrete graphics, but I did. Ooh, interesting. We just found some easy targets possibly if those armies get wiped out. The problem is if they don't, or if they do get wiped out and then suddenly come back into the fold, I could be in trouble there too. But so we're about to get through that. Excellent. 22 gold there. So now if we look at it, it's burning. You got to re-click. But we completely looted that county. And now it wipes out the garrison and the levy, and it's going to take them a while for those to build back up. So technically, what you can also do is come in with some troops that are not flagged as looters and immediately siege through that, basically assault it because there's no one there, and then you get that county to yourself. So for instance, let's try doing this. It's a little kind of, I don't know, it's a little cheap if you ask me, but it's effective. Maybe we won't do it a lot, but I'll kind of show you how it works. So let's just take these guys out, and they're no longer looters. Okay? So they need to be the one that's doing the siege. So we want both these guys to leave. I'm just going to let it take a day or two. I don't even know if you have to do that, but I like to do that. Then I'm going to tell these guys to stay. So now we have 28 versus 85. We should have done it immediately. It would have been a much lower number. Right? So now we tell these guys to stay. Now we can assault with basically 10 to 1. Or we're going to stay here and kill their morale again. But the smart way of doing it is with the assault. Because that way it doesn't take really any extra time. So if the looters get there first, they loot. If the other guys get there first, they just siege. That's how it works. We're going to take some good losses there probably, though. We only have 18 archers. So I'm not actually going to do that, but we will go through it. Oh, actually, we're on... It says the bishop's the defender. Well, it's definitely that one, because there's only 85 people. I guess he's the only one still there. So he's defending. Okay. And doing this, we get money again for going through it again. So it's an interesting way to do it. And we might get more people. We might capture some people. And we do want to capture people because we want to hold a great blot, which is basically, like I said before, a sacrificial dinner. And we sacrifice people in our prisons, and we get piety and prestige from that. Okay. So now you'll see we own this. We want to actually loot the next one first, though. So I still find it kind of works best if sometimes it gets a little confused, so take both of them out for a day. Drop the looters there. We've already looted through this, so it's going to be hard to tell that those guys have priority. I mean, we could leave these guys away completely, but we'll drop them back in. And we'll go through the bishopric now, because we definitely want to burn through the bishopric. Why do we want to do that? Well, I'm glad you asked. This is our faith, and this is the moral authority of our faith, which is actually really high right now because of successful county conquest and successful prepared invasion. The prepared invasions were these guys, and maybe another guy somewhere. But you also get 1 percentage point to your moral authority when you burn through a bishopric. So we'll see that when this finishes up. And if we can get our moral authority over 50, then all we need to do personally is hold 3 of these sites, our holy sites, and we can reform the faith. And I think that's going to be one of the goals. So I didn't really even talk about goals, I don't think. But my main goals are going to be, I'll leave this behind a bit. Let's go back home. I should just click on the map. Use my arrow keys instead. So I want to get this, which I already have, and the other land. So the land of my great-great-grandmother and the land of my great-great-grandfather. And at least combine that stuff. And then, of course, we'll take over Sweden, probably Norway, maybe Denmark, make the empire possibly. But I think my main goal is going to be, after getting those 2, is reforming the Norse faith. So we have our holy sites, 1 in Norway, 1 here in Sweden, what will soon be those countries, 1 in Denmark, 1 here in Germany, basically, but East Francia, and then 1 here in what's currently West Francia, I think, but it's probably like Holland or something. So those are the 5, and that's what we need. Okay. So let's go back over here, go back to county view, and double check this. Yeah, so we burned through it. We checked the moral authority. Well, someone's been doing a lot besides me, but you see infidel temples looted, 3 from the bottom. That was me. I did that. So, while this only has 30 people in it, because that is a good amount, let's take both of these, move them away, just for a day, drop those guys. So now it's 26 versus 30, drop these guys, and then we need 1 day, and we can assault. So that's more than 20 times the defender, so it should be a safe assault even with a low amount of archers. Archers are the best at assaulting. Let's give it a shot. We'll see how many we lose. We had 743. Yeah. So we lost, 16 people? I mean, 16 people that we don't have for other things, but it does make it quite quick. And now we we control this now. And we can continue on doing the same old, same old. So let's be safe, take both of them away for a day, and then drop the looters first. Give another day tick just to be safe. Now remember, all we're doing is raiding him, so he can't call in allies to help him. Those nasty allies he has. This is going to play into our little scheme as well. So we're looting through this, getting lots of money. Our boat is full. We'll actually send it back. Might as well send it back now, to be honest. Hey, we're pregnant again. Come on, boy. Okay, so, yeah, let's drop that off, because we can't get any more from looting anyways. We could get it from sieging, though. We're safe here, because he can't attack us. He doesn't have enough men. He doesn't have enough money. Getting close. We'll be safe, though. Okay, so we burned through that one. Once again, we'll take both of them off for a day. We'll drop these guys, drop these guys, and then might as well assault, because that's super huge odds. Lost 10 guys, 13. Got some more money. Now we own this, we control this entirely. So what that means And actually, what I kind of want to do is I want to take care of this first. But we can basically take our men home, drop them off, declare war, and immediately have a 100% war goal score because we have the war goal completely sieged through. So a little cheap. Let's get our prestige and gold. Come back. Oh, darn it. I'm sorry, folks. I did it again. Extended desktop. A lot of times if I'm going left, I'm on the other desktop and I click and yeah, it switches focus. So we are going to have to go attack those guys, and we are going to lose some troops doing that. But we don't need a whole lot to get through this stuff. This is a very, very poor county. So let's do it. We can't combine these two because some are looters, some are not, but they should arrive at the same time. Yep. And we do need to put people in control of these armies. Actually, you know what? I might just leave these guys behind. Well, I don't know, we'll see. But first, we need martial people. The slothful guy. Apparently it doesn't affect his martial ability, but still. I don't like it. Actually, we're brave. We should go in the middle. And this guy will go over there. So we get some extra defense and influence and stuff. Those guys have nothing. And this guy, we will just make the last guy. 0 martial skill, and we'll send him along too. In fact, we might have him come in a day late. Just make sure that these are the guys on the flanks. Not really sure exactly how that works. Okay, so that was pretty easy. We lost 41 guys, but we completely killed all of his guys. We want to make sure we're looting first, so let's do this. Get a tick, 2 ticks, and we want that guy to stay. And then you can stay as well if you want. Help out. Actually, I don't know if they'll hold on to the money or if it's getting wasted right now. They've already taken a bit. Let's do it the other way. Let's... Well, actually, maybe we just find out now. That'll be the way we find out. Okay. We'll see if we get any of that stuff on the boat when the boat arrives. Okay. So the boat is currently empty. Yeah. It's like it's siphoning it over. Is there like a bucket brigade of gold going back and forth? Or just back? We got 10 there. But it did have basically 15? No, 20. It had 20 that it took off. So we only got half of that because the boat wasn't here. But it's alright. Now if we took them back on the boat, they might fill it up. But I don't want to stop the siege. So yeah, this is kind of mean. On the bright side, we have enough gold to hire mercenaries if we get attacked. So we should be safe there. Hey, we got a son! Is this our first son? I can't even remember now. I feel like it is, yeah. Okay, so this will be... what was it, Alfred? No, I can't remember. Let me check my thing again. Yeah, it was Alfred. Okay. This didn't seem right for a second there. So that is my great-great-grandfather. We have fulfilled the ambition to have a son. Yes. So a little piety there. Maybe. Oh, we're lustful. Interesting. You're so much better than my other wife. She gave me nothing. Okay, now we can hold whichever one of these we decide to take, which will obviously be Devon, because it's a much better county. So we don't have to worry about stewardship right now. I would love to get Marshall up. Marshall determines the levy size and stuff, which we definitely need. So yeah, let's start with that, I think. The other thing is, we're already over 200. We could do mass wealth, because we will get wealth very quickly raiding. But we'll end up spending it soon anyway, so we'll get another chance. Okay. Oh, that's right, we're leading the siege, aren't we? You know, that's fine, because we do want to, as we burn things down and stuff, we get a chance to become a Viking, and we do want to be a Viking. Where are you? Yep, you're in your home. Let's see if we can get you or some of your people, your family, and take them. Hold a great blot. So obviously in this game you do horrible, horrible things, and it's no reflection on you as a person. Sometimes you say things that sound horrible, but you don't mean them personally. I don't really want to have a dinner where I sacrifice a bunch of Catholics. But in this game, you know, it's the mechanics. That's what you do. So we got 1350 out of that. Before it replenishes, already at 26. Let's do our little trick. Let me know in the comments, but I think this will be the last time we kind of do this gamey thing, unless we have a really good reason for it. So we want Mr. 7 here. And 3 days prepare our siege machines, and I am going to solve through this because unfortunately the episode's running a little long. I want to finish this by the end of the episode. And I am mindful of your guys' time. I appreciate your viewership, and let them go a little further than I should have. And I don't want to waste your time. I do it off camera, but you guys probably wouldn't like that either. Have we got anybody yet? Yes, we do have 2 prisoners. Excellent. After giving my advice on a delicate matter, the courtier asked me to accept a small gift of gold as thanks for my help. Accept the gift reluctantly. Basically 50% chance we become charitable, which is always good. Or become greedy. Let's go for charitable. Nope, didn't get it. But we got money, apparently, which is nice. Let's look at our prisoners real quick. Oh, the heir to Devon. So we definitely have a 100% war score there. And you are no one in particular. Oh, actually, you might be. You have a claim on Thomond. You have a strong claim on Cornwall. So this guy doesn't like us because he's zealous, and we're zealous, and he's an infidel. Or we're an infidel. Both of us are infidels to each other. However, we can make him really hate us and take her as our concubine. And we would get a lot of prestige for this because she is a noble woman. However, he's got another concubine we could ask for. He'd never do it. Her stats aren't that good. I don't really want her babies. But, I mean, she'd probably give us some. And she is content, which isn't that bad. Tempting. Tempting. While we're at it, though, how old are you? 0. Okay. I like when I capture their heirs, I like to, if they're over 6, educate them and turn them into proper Norsemen. Or women. So we may take her. We could also keep her imprisoned and use her in the blot, which is probably the better thing to do at this point. But we could take her as a concubine. Once again, not nice. Not nice at all. Don't take concubines against their will. So that's our garrison now. Okay, got some more money. Our boat's almost full, probably. Yep. So the siege money will go straight into our pockets. So that's that town. Let's do the thing. these guys first. Drop these guys second. Now you could just burn through everything and then go back and siege through it. It'll automatically start sieging through it again, starting with the top holding. But then all the garrisons have started to replenish. So it kind of, this is much quicker this way. There we go. Okay, this last one should be quick. Let's drop these guys. Drop him. Hope I did that right. Let's do that one more time. I like to take it a little bit after I drop those guys, just so we know that they thought that the raiders got there first. We can sacrifice up to 4 people in the blot. You get a lot more for people of other faiths, obviously. This is the one we definitely want to burn down, though. Alright, good job. So our marshal has made sure that there's always plenty of troops back home for us. Good job. We could go back and get 308 more if we wanted to. Not in addition to this, because our max is still our max, but he's doing good. Our levy is replenishing well, and it will continue to do so at 50% faster now. We can have a great blot, and we may do that, especially if we get a few more prisoners. We probably should do that anyways. Prestige. Oh, we became a Viking. Sorry, I'm ruining it, but there we go. The pillaging and looting undertaken in your name has earned you a reputation as a fearsome Viking raider. All along the coast of Europe, mothers tucking their children in for the night warn that unless they behave, the terrible Von, scourge of the seas, will come ashore with his undead warriors and eat them. I like the sound of that. So we become a Viking, which gives us +1 to our martial. Excellent. I'd rather get that after we were already at 8, but whatever. We get extra prestige, and any other Vikings or Norse will like us more, or both. I like the sounds of that. Okay, and actually, since this is the last one, we can just stay here. We don't have to do the little trick. No, this is ours. Get away. Our land. All mine. Okay, so we need to get home, and we need to finish this up. Sorry, this episode's going to go about 30 minutes, probably. We're not hostile to him, so he shouldn't be able to take any of this back. He's Norse, so he shouldn't be able to siege us. Yeah, he's Norse. He jumped on this stuff, which I wanted to do. Oh, maybe not, but he's going to. Man, that's a big army. He's got his prepared invasion troops still, probably. We ought to do a prepared invasion. I actually have never done one. Never really bothered. Always paid more attention to this stuff. So it's based on, I think, your piety and prestige. You have to wait a couple years, but you prepare an invasion, and Norse come flocking to your banner, and you end up with this big army that you can use to go take over that place. Okay, so we brought back 80 gold, 80 prestige. We are quite goldsome and prestigious. So we'll drop those guys. We'll drop boats. We will jump back over here. Take Devon from this guy. No, I don't have to click on his portrait first. I just always forget. Have it. I'm used to clicking on the faces. So we will send our conquest. We're at 100%. We will enforce our demands. And now we own that. And we take all the titles. So, kind of cheap, right? Oh, let's not go fast now. So, we need to get rid of these. I'm going to get rid of all this later because we got a bunch of new holdings and stuff that, this is all ours. And it's useless right now. So, I'm going to give it away to somebody and let them deal with it. In the meantime, they'll be our vassal. So thanks for watching, folks. Sorry for the long video, but hopefully you like it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like what you're seeing and you want other people to be able to find it, like I said at the beginning, take a second, hit that like button, and I appreciate it. Thanks. I will see you all in the next video.